Welcome to my channel. This is Clarityempress, the Empress of Clarity, here to do another collective energy reading. This reading in particular that you see laid out was already started on my TikTok. I uploaded a short on this channel for you to see, but I decided to expand on it. Please remember to like, click, share, and subscribe to the channel. Thumbs up the video. Smash that subscription button. Hit that bell so you know you can just be notified every time I upload. All right. So what I was saying on TikTok was that in the past energy, someone closed out a cycle. And Spirit said a job well done. This also means that somebody may want to travel. But ultimately, job well done for closing up this cycle, ending something that needed to be ended. We have the moon card in reverse. Now, the moon card in reverse gives that energy of releasing the fear of that emotion. The moon card brings out illusions, delusions, fears, all of that. When I see it in reverse, that's Spirit's indication to me that this person is coming out of that emotion. That, yes, they still have very deep emotions, but they're clearer now. They understand their emotions now. It's not so much of a hidden energy anymore. It's more out in the open. It's almost like the sun came out, and the moon is still out at the same time. Because every now and then you can see that. The Ace of Pentacles here is a new beginning, an investment, spiritually, financially, abundance. It's like a new beginning, right? So that's in the hidden energy. The challenge position I have here is the Three of Coins in reverse. So this is like the challenge of moving beyond situations with people that no longer serve you, where people were actually working against you, not working with you, no lack of cooperation. And then you have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. So that's another good card in that you're coming out of the darkness. You're coming out. Five of Pentacles represents being out in the cold. That's like not being the butt of a joke, but not knowing it. You know what I mean? Like, or secret, misunderstand, or I don't want to say misunderstandings, but people have these secret things and keeping you out in the dark. I feel like in this situation, whoever closed out this cycle is no longer even concerned with what this Five of Pentacles is. This is like regaining your money, regaining your confidence, regaining your security. Instead of being insecure, now you're more confident, right? So that's the energy I got. But I feel like with this bottom of the deck is the Eight of Wands in reverse. This is given quietness, no movement. However, the way Spirit told me is that this person is moving in silence. They're not letting this Three of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles energy know that they are no longer, or they're not subscribing to whatever was going on, that they're feeling fine. They're feeling better now. They're feeling like moving on now, that they actually close out a cycle, an emotional cycle at that. So I'm going to use my clarifier charms. Since I started this video with the cards, I'm going to clarify with the charms and then continue to clarify with the cards. So tell me more, Spirit. Okay, so we got storm clouds on the world. We have the spider web on the moon. Tell me more. Thank you, Spirit. I don't know what that is. I think it's a clipboard. I'll identify that in a second. What else we got? Oh, nuclear. Ooh. Oh, the nuclear family. Oh, so this is a family situation. Tell me more, Spirit. And the road. Overall. Oh, somebody sees clearly now. Somebody's vision has been corrected. That's exactly what's been going on. Okay, so let's identify these charms. So 37. Y'all gonna see me read. I'm gonna be reading this little book that came with it until I can identify these on site. But intuitively, so that's that 37 storm clouds is telling me that something rained on somebody's parade, or there was some type of dampening situation that this person closed out. Let's see what it says. Emotional, sad, rainy day fun. Yeah, so whatever somebody closed out was all about emotions, which makes sense because the moon card is here. Let's see. 34. Feeling trapped or creative expression. So I feel like with the moon card in reverse, somebody feels less trapped. I feel like they're clearer now. They're coming out of the fog. Sometimes reversal cards can be more intense, but I feel the way these things are being surrounded, especially with the Ace of Pentacles, somebody is feeling like I have a new perspective. I have a new goal in life. Aces are new beginnings. So this is somebody feeling like I got a fresh start somewhere. And I'm keeping it to myself because it's hidden. The clipboard, keep track of your goals, short-term memory. So I feel like this is a clipboard, so I was right. So this is somebody taking stock on what it is that they've experienced and determining where they should go. So I feel like this Ace of Pentacles may not be a complete new situation, but it could be a new opportunity within a situation that they had in the past. Like this could be somebody going back to something that actually worked versus starting brand new with something they never had before. I think this is why their emotions are clearing up, because now they can see clearer. Now they understand who maybe had their back, who didn't have their back, that kind of energy. All right, so we got 55 here, which is the nucleus. Oh no, my bad. That's not nuclear. That's toxic situation, person, place, and job. Yeah, so this 3 of coins is all about a toxic family or a toxic job. Wow. So somebody is definitely releasing a toxic situation. That's what the world card is really there for, to show you how you're letting it go, you're moving on, you're not holding on to it. Even though you're emotional, I think you're processing your emotion, and your emotions, excuse me, you're experiencing your emotion. And then we have 138. What is that? The road. Empty road, feeling lost, desolate, alone. Yeah, this person is not. So let's just clarify, when this person, this is for collective, you or your person or somebody when they come out of this 5 of Pentacles, they're also leaving that feeling of being lost, desolate, and alone, because they now see clearer, clarity, looking closer, the eyeglasses. I feel like somebody might have been in hangman energy, and they finally got a new perspective on a current situation or multiple situations. I feel like it's multiple situations, particularly could be third party situations, because I feel like there's multiple people involved, right? So they might have had a choice, and they lean toward one choice and realize that choice is no longer for them, is causing them too much emotional turmoil. So they're willing to move on and let it go. It was toxic. And Spirit says you're releasing it, or someone is releasing it. They're taking that next road. They're moving on from that desolate, isolated feeling. No more of this energy. But they see clearly now, so they know what direction they need to go in versus what they don't need to go in. And they also know to keep it to themselves. The 8 of Wands is in reverse. It's not talking. That's keeping it close to your chest. Now, this person might not be able to move yet. Overall energy, they might have been blocked a bit, but emotionally they got opened up. So it could be a physical block, but I feel like emotionally somebody had to clear their emotions. And when you clear your emotions, you can then see things clearer. Like when you work through and process your stuff, you start to see it in a different perspective that really, like, sometimes you can just step back from it and really look at it and go, wow, that happened to me, or, that wasn't right, or whatever. And you can just process your stuff. Spirit, tell me about the world card. Oh, yeah. Let me back this up. So as you can see, the death card is here. Whew, somebody ended it. I mean, when I say they ended it, it's not over. It's over. It's not done. It's finished. Spirit said finish. It's a wrap. Tell me about this moon card in reverse, Spirit. With this spider web. Oh, Knight of Wands. So somebody trying to take flight. They trying to move on. They're somebody is just like, let me go and let me go now. Somebody wants to leave a situation that they've realized what was wrong. They want to move on quickly. They've already ended it emotionally, but physically they haven't physically left. It says feeling trapped. Yeah. This person wants to break free, like literally break free. That web card is like, somebody realized that they were stuck in a web of emotions, trapped, suckered into something, and, like by disguise, like they did, oh, look at the pretty red. They touched it. All of a sudden they got stuck into it. Their intention was probably not to get trapped, but whatever they chose to touch sucked them in like a black hole. And now that their perspective has changed about it, now they want to break free from it. They want a fresh new start somewhere. They want to go quickly. Tell me more, Spirit. And this also could mean there's somebody young. Either they're young or their mentality is very immature, but whatever the case may be, they want to break free. I feel like this person wants to ghost the situation. Okay, so with the 4 coins here, somebody is holding on to whatever this new start is. They're not, whatever that is, they're not going to let that go. Because you know what it is? Somebody has come to a realization about whatever they're currently in or what they were currently experiencing, and realizing how bad it was that they needed something else. I'm surprised the Lover's card hasn't come out yet, but it might. This person has realized how deep in the mucky mud of emotions that they were, that they now in the hidden energy, they see so clear that they can't even tell anybody, but they can't let go of what they know. This is somebody not being able to let go of the truth and the lies. They like, I'm going to hold it to memory this time. I'm going to hold it to memory this time because I need it. I need this new start. I need this new beginning. Tell me more, Spirit. Yeah. So somebody needed to let go of their choice. It was toxic. Somebody was entered into a relationship with some or a contract where it seemed amicable at first, but this is my challenged position. So somebody wasn't cooperating, maybe had a third party involved. It became very toxic. And this is what Spirit said. You have to learn and you release. You got to learn not to bind with things that don't serve you. You have to recognize the red flags nice and early. It's about paying attention to the signs and synchronicities that Spirit is giving you, listening to your intuition, letting it guide you into the right direction. This Spirit says it's not the time to be signing new contracts with people that you haven't really vetted out. That's a sidebar. But this right here means that somebody was engaged in a relationship, a contract of some sort with somebody who was toxic and not cooperating with them. Tell me more, Spirit. Why are they coming out of this loneliness? Oh, outcome. Exactly what I've been saying. They now see things at a different perspective. It's what I've been saying from the very beginning. That hangman energy. Someone now has mentally and emotionally started to release themselves from a toxic situation that's over. It's over. It's dead. The cycle is complete. That phase of life is an end to it. Yeah. I feel like the person You or your person may have felt like a fool, honestly. Now you got the clarity of which direction you were going in. Now, if the person involved in this particular spread that this may resonate with, that person is stuck in any way with the spider web energy, because the Knight of Wands, sometimes when you wrangle with something, the more you wrangle with it, the more stuck you get. Back in the day when I was a kid, we used to watch shows like Love Boat and Gilligan's Island. And between those two shows, I used to think that when I grew up, quicksand was going to be a problem for me. I thought, because it was always on the TV. Quicksand, quicksand, quicksand. Lord knows if you got a little puddle of sand, I wasn't going nowhere near it, because I thought, God forbid, I step into quicksand. How am I going to get out, right? This is giving that energy that somebody got caught up so bad that the more they try to wriggle out, the more they get sucked in. They feel like a fool and they feel stuck. They feel like a fool for their choices and they feel stuck. Their perspective has changed. Their feelings are different. They see clearer, but they're very entangled in whatever is going on. They're unwilling energetically to let go of what they really want deep down inside with this Ace of Pentacles and this Four of Pentacles. They're like, I know I feel like I can't have it right now, but I'm going to get it. But the choice they made previously, this challenge position, was toxic. So now they got to trust themselves to make a better choice. What am I going to clarify this with, Spirit? Yeah, somebody has to make a better choice. But they also now have to disentangle themselves in a situation that did not go well for them. Oops. Tell me more, Spirit. Tell me more about what's dead, what's over with. Oh, the grief of it all. That's beautiful. Somebody is letting it go. This is somebody having an ego death. Pride and ego death. Somebody was trapped in something, and now Spirit's saying death to the grieving, or they're grieving this whole situation still, but at the same time, they're closing that out. So I feel like somebody is really wrestling, wrangling, and processing emotions. It's not easy. You may have some residual grief, but for the most part, I feel like that's part of what's being put to rest. Yeah. And emotionally, somebody wants forgiveness. I think that's what they want to flee to. It's like they want to flee to the person. They might want to flee to you, collective, or if that's not you, want to flee to that investment. The thing that they're hiding from people. Yep. So your person, I'm going to tell you this, your person has refocused all their energy. I feel like they may have refocused all their energy onto you. They no longer care about this other situation. They may be emotionally unavailable for that. And now their energy is focused on you, collective, or focused on rebuilding what this is. And if that's not them, then it's you feeling that way. But somebody has their whole scope has changed, their whole mindset. Now, your person, because they need forgiveness, maybe, I don't know if you want to give it, right? But if you don't choose to give it, then this might be also you. So it's like them refocus on you and you refocus on something else. That could very well be it. Because I feel like this energy gave you, Spirit said they're advocates. So this energy could have given you, not breadcrumbs. That's not it. Very little in the past. They could have been the one toxic and not cooperating with you, but they're in a situation where somebody is toxic and not cooperating with them over the choice that they made. Tell me more, Spirit. There's too many cards. Okay, we got fear flipped over and understanding. You see that? So somebody is now understanding what they have been scared of in this connection. Somebody has understood their fears. Somebody might have also been projecting on them. If you could see that hand in the back right here. Somebody was projecting on this person their own fears, trying to create an angry person, a scared, hurt person. But they now, it's like, or I should say, this is falling on a challenge position. So it's like somebody's learning and understanding the toxicity that's been around them, understanding that their choices may have been fear-based, completely fear-based, that's not serving them, and then learning who's against them and not for them. Tell me more, Spirit. Likely outcome. Spirit just flash conclusion in like a good chunk of the deck. So somebody knows that they need to put something to an end. That's where they are with that. Tell me more, Spirit. Yeah. So this Spirit said this is your person now with you. So your person is aware of their decisions. Let me see what the bottom of the deck is. Separation. Yup. Okay, so your person feels like a fool. I'm going to leave out the other derogative words that came to mind. What the heck is that noise? Anyway, yeah, your person is feeling, now they want to compromise. The perception is that because they didn't compromise in the past and left them out in the cold, now they want to change that. They want to come out of the cold. They want to come out of this toxicity. They want to come out of this isolation. Hey, man, their mind has changed. You know, their feelings have changed. They feel stupid. Oh, that's the word I was trying to avoid, but that's how they feel. They just feel like, damn. You know, I just picture somebody banging their hands on their head, really like, I screwed this up. I messed this up. I could just see them like the thinking man. Like, I really just, I caused this separation by not moving forward. I caused the separation by being a fool. This person blames themselves for everything that they put you through. And I feel like they're starting to understand they were fear driven when they did it. Also how it impacted them as well. So your person is experiencing some revelations and some new, really unpacking some new understanding for themselves. Now they want to compromise. You know, now they want to work with you. You know, I don't know. I mean, you know, I don't want to tell nobody what they should do. You do what you feel like you need to do. You follow your intuition. Everybody's situation is levels different than each other, right? So some people's situation could be hella bad. And there is no possibility for a compromise. Then this is not your story. This may have been your story in the past when you tried a couple times. But then, you know, sometimes you get to a point with somebody where there's no more trying. There's no more chances. There's no more doing. And what this person I'm just explaining to you is they really want to compromise with you. I feel like they're very young or young-minded with this knight because it's the only court card to come up, right? No queens, no kings, no nothing. And I just feel like you may have wanted to grieve this and put it behind you, but this person is not feeling that. They do not want to let go. They have refocused their energy on you, but overall they feel like a fool for not taking the steps they needed to take to prevent a separation. So overall, your person is sad and sorry for everything that they have caused between you, and it's really tearing them up. It's hurting their heart. But I think you need to put your heart first, right? So when it comes to this person, I'm gonna pull some oracle cards, but I don't think the advice is, oh, open your arms back, and just la 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 la, act like nothing happened. There's gonna have to be, with the compromise, this is gonna require someone to show you and not just tell you what they have learned from this situation for you to even entertain anything with them. Honestly, I think if this is a forgivable situation, and not the drastic end of stuff, then they still got to show you by acts of that they need to do this. And I'm like, Spirit said acts of love or love language. They need to learn how to express themselves. They need to learn how to communicate, because it's a lack of communication that got y'all to where you are right now, where I feel like you don't want to be bothered, collective. I feel like this is not you trying to get somebody's attention. This is you withdrawing that attention and this person coming toward you. So, most tarot readers would describe that as a runner-chaser situation. And that's very well what it could be. I feel like you've refocused and changed your attention to something else. And this person is now redirecting their attention back to you because they made a bad choice. They made a choice out of fear. You know, I guess one of the things you got to understand, or try to understand if you decide to hear them out, is, well, what were you scared of? If you show this person, collective, that you are a good-natured individual, that you had their back always, that you love them unconditionally, why are you scared? And unpack that part. They may not know. They may not know how to explain it, or they may know very well. Whatever the case may be, it's time to communicate the whys, the whats, the reasons too. What's your why? What would make you treat me like X, Y, and Z if you in fact knew that I loved you and I showed up for you? But this person is sorry and they got you on the brain, but they scared. But understand, and they probably want to ask you for patience, but that don't mean you got to give it to them. I don't know what this is going to do for you, but again, take it how it resonates. If it don't resonate, don't take it. But ultimately, the decision is going to be yours. But this person now wants to compromise, probably give you what they should have gave you from the beginning, and they didn't. They let something else distract them. All right, Spirit, tell me more. Oh, Lord, I got my deck upside down. Imagine. Yeah, so when I say, oh, wow, Spirit just gave me a song. You are on my mind. I can't remember the rest of the words. But, every little thing you do, you're on my mind. Whose song is that? Think about you all the time. Yep, them lyrics is clear as day. It's a group back in the early 90s, I'm thinking. I know that the chorus, you are on my mind. And then the hook is, the way I feel about you, I think about you all the time. This is what this person is trying to communicate. Now, your person may love music and may communicate with you as a sign of synchronicity through music, but this person is trying to say, please forgive me because all I do is think about you all the time. I don't know the rest of the lyrics, but that's the chorus is what's, and the hook is what's coming to me. Flexible. Okay, so now your person is saying, I'm changing. I'm different now. I can be different. So your person wants to change for you, which is dangerous. You don't want them to change for you. You want them to change for themselves, what's going to make them happy. But I feel like they're like, no, listen, I'm not trying to take control anymore. I'm being more flexible. I'm trying to go with the flow now. That's what they're trying to say. Forgive me for trying to be in control before, but I want to be more flexible, which means I'm listening to what you're saying, or I'm willing to listen. I feel like this person watches you, so they're really trying to determine what will work with you all. Yeah, they want to fix it. That's why they refocus. This person wants to fix this situation with y'all. They want to mend it. They want to make it whole again. What they don't seem to understand, and I'm telling you because this is spirit telling me directly, they don't understand that even when they fix it, it will never be the same. Once you break a vase, clay vase, I don't care what glue you put on it, what you use to seal it up, it will have the flaw. It will be different. It will never look exactly like it did when it was whole. And this person did some damage in this relationship that requires mending. If you stitch something together, it's not the same. I have a pair of tracksuit pants that I really like, and they're good material, made from the manufacturer. Nothing knockoff, nothing cheap. But I got them on discount. It don't matter where I got them, right? But they are the original brand, and they are good quality. And I walked into my basement, and there's some nails and sticking out of this frame that we had to have stripped, and it poked a hole in my pants, and I was like, oh. But I was like, I can't give up my pants for that one little hole in the side. So what did I do? I stitched it together, and I got a patch, and I ironed that patch on and stitched it on there. I'm like, I'm not giving up my pants for this one little hole. The rest of the pants are fine. I'm not throwing it away. So I mended it. It's never going to be the same because now I have to have the patch there. If I didn't have the patch, you would see the stitching from where I closed up the hole. It's never going to be the same, but it's still workable. It's still doable. It's still usable. Tell me more, Spirit. Oops. Hold on. Yeah, understanding and why. This person is now. That was the challenge and the lessons for them to unpack their why. I was just talking to somebody today, and I was like, a lot of us need to really unpack the why things trigger us. Why are we scared of certain things? Why we won't take certain chances? The why. What is the why? It's to go back to our parental programming. Okay, but what part of that programming didn't serve us? So we can unpack it and stop letting it control us, right? Tell me more, Spirit. What's the likely outcome message? Treasure Island. Yep. I can't make it up. Bottom of the deck. Fork in the road. Yep. So your person has come to a fork in the road because now they know what they have to do. They know they got to compromise with you. Excuse me, I'm trying to get my candle. They have to compromise with you. They have to change their ways. They have to do things they weren't willing to do in the past because they were too busy trying to be in control. They weren't behaving like somebody who wanted to be in a relationship with you or anybody else probably. But they now have to unpack that why. Why am I guarded? Or why am I emotionally unavailable? And it probably will lead back to their parent wounds. So this is some energy. This is some of the energy that your person has to unpack about themselves. But they see you as Treasure Island. They see you as like the Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. The Alpha, the Omega, the beginning and the end. They see you as it. Like, that's why 4 coins with the Ace of Coins, they're not trying to let you go. They rather fix it, refocus their energy on how can they fix it with you versus let you go. Because ultimately, now they see you are Treasure Island. Now they see they need to compromise with you. Now they see they don't want to be out in the cold with you. They want to be in with you. They want to be included with you. They want to feel a part of whatever you got going on. But I feel like the challenge also with this overall energy is them being a fool is a fork in the road because It can go one or two ways. They could come to you, tell you exactly what you want to hear, and then do nothing. Or they could come to you, tell you exactly what you need to hear or want to hear, and make a change. But which way are they going to go? Because I feel like wasting your time is not an option. And maybe they did that in the past, especially with three of coins or a third party in reverse situation. They could have wasted your time because they were scared, because they didn't understand who they were. Plus, they didn't know why. They didn't know why. This person did not know why they do the things they do. And so Spirit is saying they're at a crossroads right now. And so are you, because you have a decision to make, and so do they. But I feel like they've made up their mind. Now they have to make up their body, meaning the physical needs to follow their mind. And their words and actions have to match. That compromise needs to be evident. They need to show you where the treasure is, that they treasure you, that they value you, that they honor you. They have to. Because if you've done that already, that's why they feel bad with needing forgiveness and grieving. You've done that already. Now it's their turn. So your person is coming. They coming back. They they coming back. They got something to prove to you when they get back too. I'm telling you. This person, I don't know, they could also be grieving what they're leaving behind too. I'm not going to ignore that. They may be grieving what they left behind, but I feel like they're more remorseful over the way they treated you. And now they got to decide how to move forward with the fork in the road. So this is your reading, collective. Take it how it resonates. If it doesn't resonate, don't take it. Please remember to like, click, share, and subscribe. Smash that like button. Thumbs up the video and subscribe if you're not part of the family. Because as we grow, you know what I'm saying, we grow together. So thank you for coming to my channel. Peace.